5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Story Near Nani podcast. My name is Uncle Mush.
My name is Muteri.
My name is Nalotwesha.
Come on, and today we have a queen on set, manze. A fearless advocate of body positivity. Queen mwenyewe, a descendant, atatuambia, of a very amazing kingdom. Karibu sana, man.
Oh, thank you. First of all, did you say Uncle Mush? Like, dude, yes. I'm old enough to be your mama. Talking about kama unaweza kuwa sponsor basi unaweza jita uncle but if you cannot sponsor me
naweza kuwa sponsor
utatuma ngapi
What?
Ina depend ni
what is reverse sugar mommy like as in I'm the other one but he's the sugar
no, but what
and I'm the mama we anyway you know what
give the sugar.
I'll give you a story of what informed the uncle as we continue. But you can introduce yourself for someone who doesn't know you.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for having me here. I am the Plus Wanga Princess, aka Sarah Mkabana. I am a body positive champion. I am a confidence champion. I am a talent manager. I'm a mom. I'm a women's empowerment organization leader. I'm a sugar mama. Yeah. Okay. I ain't got no sugar, but I can be your mama. Okay.
That's on period.
I am a sex positive champion as well. I advocate for consent and knowledge and just all round getting to know your body and yourself in every single way. You get me?
Yeah.
Every way.
Beautiful. Hey, what an introduction, bana.
Now, if you know, you know. If you get it,
if you don't get it,
forget about it.
Mimi nataka to dive right into it immediately.
Let's go.
Yeah,
dive right into it. That's a cheap shot. Allow me. I might be ovulating.
I'll get you. Say.
Yeah, let it pass. You know what I mean?
We need to be tied to a tree or something.
Randier than usual.
Hey, crazy. So what's one comment someone has ever made about your body, and how did you respond?
What comment haven't they made? But I'm always like, if the only thing that you can tukana me about is that I'm fat, bitch, you have a firm grasp of the obvious. Tell us again.
Can we hear
Tell
again?
us again.
That you have a firm grasp
I
of the
know you didn't say I was ugly though.
I think I started
know you didn't say that.
You have a firm grasp.
of the obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, please and thank you.
Crazy.
We want to release a serious question before we go in. How did you get yourself into this space of body positivity and women empowerment and sex positivity?
I mean, because I'm fat. And, well, I think it was more so that I was always never like really accepting of the fact that, okay, because I'm fat now, I'm ugly. Because I'm fat now, I can't live my life the way I want. And like in life in general, I've never been like accepting of society's norms that demure women and I mean, why can't we be all? Because one of the questions I really hate people asking these days, especially about like femininity and oh my god
Yeah.
I feel like I've just tapped into my quote unquote femininity. But before that, wasal kana sema manze udim. You know, even my mom used to be like, when I was just, but how do I say?
Compose yourself.
When I was just, but mini Gen Z, but with experience. I'm an experienced Gen Z. So when I recently just turned 26, okay, when I used to go out and nini, then we would come back and like our voices would be like super hoarse. And already my voice is kind of like raspy and hoarse.
Yeah.
And my mom would just be like, "Ani wanaume wagani wameingia kwa hii?"
I'm like, oh,
And then I used to say this thing like as in it was my sign out and be like, "Puss." My mom is like,
No.
"Mwanaume mgani atawa msichana mwenye anasema."
Acha nikufunze moja. Ukigoteana umalize useme alo.
let's just
Hello.
and
I'm
then
in
you
there.
finish it with like that one.
Alo.
I'm in there.
Useme tu, my
So,
name is then alo.
so I used to like, as in, it was just like I could not accept, and that was the thing that I was trying to say. Like, being a woman, what makes you feminine? Being a woman, as in full stop, end of story.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't
there's
need to
no
negotiate.
You don't need
the
to
woman who
justify.
wears makeup, the woman who
has nails.
the one who does because there are days utakam namanze itakuwa ni kama ni
Boys.
boys. But then there are days you'll come and I'll be like, okay. And all those women exist, and like I just could not accept that was what we had to conform to. Like, you have to be this one specific type, one specific, like you have to be in this box. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then it really helped that the same mom who she's also like very vibrant and very flamboyant and like very, people say I'm more like her, but like I feel like she's 100 times more me. Because she was me in the 80s and 90s, and you know what I mean?
Damn.
Which was difficult to be.
Yeah, I mean the 80s
She's not
and
as
90s.
sexual as I am, but like the rest of it, she is.
Yeah.
So she just showed me how to live life without apologizing for living that life. Like, one of the things I say is that nobody can ever come and threaten me with my life. Like, unajua nikikam ndambia wase venye unakuwa, I'm like, waambie. Waambie. But then imagine waambie. Like,
washa camera niwaambie on your
and
behalf.
especially if you're the kind of person who like strives to do better. Like, you make a mistake today, okay, tomorrow you'll do
And you
better.
learn from
Tomorrow
it,
you try better.
Yeah.
I mean, Julie likukulia mse wako jana.
Yes, that one. I totally support her.
I made a bad decision. I'm not a bad person.
Yes, period.
I made a bad decision. I'm not a bad person. No,
Calm down.
But not even that. I made a bad decision.
I'm not a bad person.
That's what I'll start telling people.
I feel like I did wrong by giving that one to the boys. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Watch out. Nitaanza kuongea niwaambie hivyo.
umefunza huyu mbaya. Umefunza huyu mbaya. Surely.
Kwanza leo naenda kugomea mtu niseme kesho. I made a bad decision.
I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, I made a bad decision. I'm not a bad person.
Crazy. And you are into fashion as well.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the fashion in Kenya, fashion industry, is embracing plus size women, or is this just show?
I feel like it's begun. I don't feel like it's enough because I still can't go out there and shop as easily, which is what actually inspired one of my businesses called Diamond Girl Accessories.
Yeah.
Okay, because the Diamond Girl sparkles consistently.
Yeah. Is this part of it?
Well, we'll get to this. You know, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
Yeah.
This is what this is about. Okay. Tunaanza tu BDSM hapa.
Cut them cameras, guys. Cut them cameras. Cut them cameras.
But what was I?
You're telling
saying?
us about Diamond Plus.
Okay.
Nico Rada, I'm invested in this conversation. I'm listening.
You're a good student. I can teach you a little something.
Construction city. Anyway, yeah.
So it's called Diamond Girls Accessories. It's a plus size focused but size inclusive lingerie store. Yeah. Which was inspired by the way, unajua sikai but kuna time mtu karibani toe kwa streets. I was almost off the market.
Alikuwa karibu acha kuteka.
Karibu aniteka.
You see that
What
video of
happened?
Steve Simple by
I mean,
karibuni? Aonyesha nani ameteka roho yangu.
I know, but this was like It's half a decade ago. But at the time, you know, relationships, that's a whole story on its own.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was trying to find ways to spice up our sex life. And one of the first ways to do it is, at least what we are taught, is to get some lingerie. Okay. Victoria's Secret could not hold my secret, so that was out of the way. At the time, the only place that
they could not hold your secret.
they could not hold my secret. Victoria, do better. Get bigger hands. And then at the time, the only place that I could really find something kinda was Basic Intimates. Shout out to the store. I mean, they
really have good stuff.
They have great stuff. But the stuff they had for plus size was like mother-ish. And I know I'm an older lady, a queenager. Okay, a queenager. But I just couldn't find anything that was like that would stop a nigga's heart. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to see me and be like, you know. So when I couldn't find that, obviously it took a bit of time, but and then I finally found some pieces that I like. And I always go with what I like initially because the business is young. I'm still trying to read my audience's Nini. So mkiwachi episode, tell us what you are looking for.
Want.
But we have some pretty great pieces there. We have fishnets, lingerie, and like stretchy stuff that's comfortable but still hella sexy. And things that you can also dress up with, like your clothes and stuff. I actually brought you. You see, Harry Nini, you can mnaweza kula vako, but if you really want, kama mko na watu, I can bring you something to take to your people.
Ken, show us your
So I brought you a little something from the Diamond Girl Kingdom.
Thank you. Can we like have a look?
You can check it out.
Tuonyeshe tu.
Okay, there's this one. Let me do. Unbox with me. Unbox with me a package that I got. Yeah.
So what's this exactly?
So this is a sheer net dress.
I don't think I can open it from here, but
but you can show them the picture at the top.
Okay, there's
mtu wangu akivaa hii.
Nilikuwa nimechoka akafurahia. Acha niende.
So this is one of the pieces that you can dress up to go out with or dress with nothing and stay in, you know. And then we have a cute pair of pants. Right there.
Unafaa kuona watu wa crew.
A little something for the girl. On International Women's Month, like 2 months long. Especially after you suffer in this podcast alone. Estrogen iko kidogo kwa hii podcast. So
estrogen iko kidogo sana.
Wacha tuongeze kidogo.
You're literally my favorite.
Yeah, please tell everybody. Tell your rich single uncle.
Wow.
Kama nitaanza na father.
I mean, it's baby, your mama. I am the best mama. Ask my daughter, she will tell you. That mama right there, she'll do it.
Motor testing.
You know, when I texted on the group that you're coming, the notation was over there.
I'm telling you, I was like, I know that girl and I want her right now. Okay, not like I want her, but I will.
Whichever way. way, you're allowed.
Nikutake hivyo.
Whichever way you're allowed.
Na submit.
Whichever way you're
Na
allowed.
submit naturally. Saa inaanza.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And yeah, basically, like we just take care of women in that sense. So I decided to focus on. That's why our motto is plus size focused, but size inclusive.
Yeah.
So we have things for smaller girls,
Yeah.
but we really just want to take care of the plus size woman, and we
Feel
also
the
want to take care of
makeup
her
up.
like in a very sensual way, like because there's a lot of power in sensuality. One of the things that people don't seem to understand, like when you talk about sex, people assume that you're very lowbrow, low rent in terms of like the content you're thinking about. But the truth of the matter is sex is the most powerful energy we have on earth. Sex creates families, it creates life, it brings people together, it tears them apart. The balance of energies in any situation you ever look at is always, it has the power to build or destroy. And love and sex have shown us that is exactly the power it has. So so we also take care of women with sexual adults. Let me say it nicely so that the editor can put it on Nini. We also have adult toys for the adult times. With our sister company called G-Spot Kenya.
Ngoja. The company is called G-Spot.
Kenya.
Yes.
God damn.
Because we will help you find it, okay?
Cut them cameras!
Tunaweza tuwaonyeshe. Tuwasendie pin. Google Maps iko. It's available.
I like this every day.
Crazy.
You know, you guys, let's be honest. When people come to talk about sex, people always judge you. Like, Nikama, we are not products of sex. Like,
Exactly.
think about it. We are.
You're literally the evidence that your parents fucked at least once.
Okay.
At least once.
At least one.
At least
Na ukiongeza brother yako at least twice. Crazy.
That doesn't have to be an ugly, disgusting thing. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you don't have to think about it. Think about it. But like,
think about it,
be like,
yeah.
okay, that was a product of some kind of intimacy,
Yeah,
some kind of
they connected, they
connection.
bonded.
Yeah, even if your parents don't love each other, they connected that night.
Yeah.
And you are bored. And you are made.
USB.
I'm
sorry, guys. Like I
Utafanya
said,
kazi editor ikuwe gumu leo.
Kazi hadi leo.
Today.
But you talked about empowerment, and you see it's Women Empowerment Month and everything. Yes. What does true women empowerment mean to you or look like to you?
Yeah.
A true empowered woman.
I've thought about this question a lot, right?
Yeah.
Because there's all these debates around feminism and all that good stuff. And I hope I'm not speaking out of turn because it's still an exploration I'm considering. But like, I feel like where we went wrong when it comes to that movement is focusing on the word equality instead of equity. Equity meaning what you bring to the table. If it's money, your money that you brought to the table is just as valuable as the ideas I've brought to the table. If you can go to the oil rig, because one of the things I hate is that can a woman go to work? Shut up.
We go to work.
First of all, I'm not going to know.
Yeah.
I
have acrylics.
Exit me stage left immediately.
And I have makeup. I'm not gonna be dirty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be dirty.
I don't want to be in work.
But when you go to that mall and you come back, that meal,
You will
Yeah.
like
Fire.
And then the
you hear
after
me, your
meal.
skincare routine.
Yeah. And then
Flawless.
after the meal and the skincare, the other thing.
Yeah.
Take it from me, like. He's pushing it to one.
Nimeshtuka, hii ni maajabu. Unajua anacheka kwa nini? Hii ni maajabu.
No, but like think of it, I don't want to go to war. I don't want to be in dust with the war and the missiles. The NATO missiles. I don't even know what they're called.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yo, Mississippi.
Whatever. Those guns and those blazing blood. Baby, come home to me.
Yeah.
Let me hug you after like wow. Let me kiss you. Let me take care of you.
And here's the thing: I feel like it's just. In fact, it should be that in everything, like in friendships, even amongst women ourselves. Because I have girlfriends who are like they're so tough, you know, like they're boxing coaches, they're they're in the army and all that. Somebody the other day told me, can somebody Google this? Like, are there women Navy SEALs?
Yes, they are. Actually, they are.
Somebody tried to debate me. I didn't Google immediately, but thank you for confirming that.
Yeah, there is.
I want them. No, which one is my camera? I want them to look at me because I will send them this video. They are women Navy SEALs. How dare you? I was like, how in 2025? Anyway.
Yeah.
But basically, I really want us to focus more on equity because there are equally men who are not built for the tough stuff and like going to wars and the wilderness and stuff like that. Yeah. But there are women who are. Yeah. So whatever I bring to the table is just as valuable as what you bring to the table. Yeah. And I think that's what real empowerment to me means. But more so, if I'm to speak specifically to the women, it's arm yourself with as much knowledge and action that knowledge to suit your life. Nice. For so long as you do that, for so long as the only thing that makes you beholden to somebody, the government, your family, your spouse, your children, is money. And if you can find a way to be financially free, you're not beholden to anyone. Yeah. That the only thing that you're doing is choosing to be with the people that you choose to be around. Well, what is stopping you from living every single dream you've ever had, even the small fantasies to the big ones? Yeah,
crazy.
You mentioned something about being a head or like a director of women's empowerment.
Yes.
What's the name? What does it do?
So this is Positive Circle, KE. We are a for women by women organization that creates platforms that give knowledge on financial literacy, career development, personal development, and mentorship. Okay. Because we also have an under 25 chapter.
Okay.
I'm just 26, remember? I'm just a queen. Yeah, so the under 25 chapter is where we really focus on the mentorship. However, we also have peer-to-peer mentorship with the over 25 girls, as well as patrons, like the real C-suite ladies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The CEOs and stuff. So we offer platforms that engage them in those 4 pillars: financial, personal, career, and mentorship. And we just recently finished doing our Let's Talk Money 3rd edition. We had the event this past weekend where we focus on financial literacy. The first one was on personal budgeting. The second one was on entrepreneurship. And this one, it was girls just want to have stocks. Okay. And it turns out it's really easy to have stocks, guys. As in, May thought I had to have like 100 million. And it's really turns out with my 3,000 bob,
you can have stocks.
You can have, you can start the journey to owning stocks.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And do you get experts from outside?
Oh yeah, we had people from NCBA, like stockbrokers from NCBA. We had people from Nairobi Stock Exchange. We had a female. Oh my God, I forget. Please, I will send you the name. It is here.
You will find it here.
But she manages assets worth 1 billion as an asset manager in Nairobi, and
crazy.
as a female CEO, I think that's pretty incredible. Considering that there are only like 3 female billionaires in Kenya. We need to fix that. I'm coming for y'all. But nakaribia. Because to me, having 1 million is not being a millionaire.
Yeah.
You have to have several
You have to
millions.
have many millions.
Do you feel like Kenya is ready for an empowered woman, or are we still stuck in patriarchy?
No.
Yeah,
Ready?
that's just the answer.
Kenya's not
Yeah, no.
She literally
Why?
said no.
Why?
Why?
Would you be okay to stay home if I was your Oprah and you are my Stedman? Would you be okay to stay home?
And do
Cook
house.
and clean, okay, sweetie.
I
What's the
personally-
nurturing?
No, I personally-
wouldn't be okay.
Me too, but I love to cook.
But would you be okay?
You're
every
halfway
day?
there, babe. Send me your number.
Yeah.
And for the Charlies, call me Tess.
Yeah. But yeah, I get where you're coming from in regard to like, I feel like it's very hard for Kenyan men to get to that point. Where,
Even though, a majority, I kid you not, it pains me to no end. But there are so many women, so many of my friends, so many of my acquaintances who are literally the providers of their homes. Like, if you tell them today, but they, babe, why are you still with your nigga? Like, he didn't do anything for you. And he, on top of that, he's not emotionally supportive. He's not nurturing in any way. He's not like helping you grow your dreams or whatever. Because, you know, it's one thing. I don't, these days, I don't like wholly judge men on the amount of money that they have. Okay. Right? You should have some money. Bitch, this kingdom is not cheap. Okay. But I like you not having the amount of money that I would want you to is not a deal breaker for me. Right? But if you have no ambition, if you have no goals, like you want to be my leader, and you have nowhere to go. Yeah. Where are you leading
Where's
us
the
to?
sense of direction?
Hiyo ni matatu ya kushukia wapi?
Yeah, wrong guy.
No shade to the Rongai people, but the dust. Ama Kituzuru, darling. Sweetie, please. Nimezoea to
But
greenery.
on that one,
Greenery.
a leader as a man.
Crazy.
you need to have
Where are you
direction.
leading
Leafy
me to?
suburbs,
You need,
please. Only.
you need to have
So
direction.
is it just a Kenyan issue or an
I think
African
it's
issue?
I think, to be honest, it's a man issue. I mean,
Like all over the world.
it's an insecure man issue.
Can we on
It's
that one?
an insecure
Hey,
man
madam,
issue.
why you
Leo madem kwa set wamejaa.
Can you zoom, cameraman?
Madem wamejaa kwa set.
It is an insecure
I have
issue.
also had the privilege of interacting with such beautiful, like, you know, you just look at a man and the way he acts and the way he thinks, and you're like, wow, you're just a beautiful man.
Yeah. Naniongelelea.
Yes, daddy. Wacha tuone. Maybe after drinks, you see what's up. But yeah, like, as in, you interact with a man whose mindset, like, he doesn't mind letting you hold the spotlight, because he, you know, one of those people, like, my goal, my dream, like the man who, as my mom says, the man who can handle me.
Yeah.
I picture him being in a room like this and like watching me be like super outrageous and saying the craziest things, and just being like, yeah, look at my
That's my girl.
wait, since I'm wearing brown, look at my chocolate fluffy ball.
I love how she knows who she is. You're a powerhouse, by the way.
Thank you.
You are a powerhouse.
Again, tell your preacher
Okay, fine.
I'm available. And tell your daddy see you home tonight.
I will
Okay.
send this episode to them and tell them I know someone.
Alright,
Don't let your bachelor uncle die alone.
Yeah, it's not
With
good.
you there,
Very good
they will
for
not
them.
die alone. Maybe they die in the bedroom.
Which is the perfect
Yo,
way to go. It's the way to go. That's how I hope I
listening to
die.
this conversation.
Yeah,
That's
we
how
are.
I hope I die.
Episode title: They will die in the bedroom.
Don't hear me out. Men are literally threatened by women. Like, I will sit here and you guys will be threatened by, oh my gosh, she knows what she wants. She's successful.
We? Nah.
No,
She's speaking about hypothetical men.
okay.
Yeah.
I would
Listen.
suspect that you guys are a little bit different. Msiwai ni quote mkiingia mashida ati
hatuwezi.
Tuliwaambiwa na
bring
plus
up
size
this
Wanga.
clip to defend yourself. Mkikansoliwa mkansolewe tu in peace. Okay.
Shindwe pepo
But
Tunakutag. Kwa hizo cancel.
hata nosi malikuwa.
hata nasema likuwa. But I feel like only insecure men are threatened by, because a powerful man in himself will know that having a powerful woman will only elevate his status,
It's
never
a win.
diminish it, never steal from it. It will only like just
Make it
enlarge and
better.
that glow, you know. Yeah. So I mean, if you're a secure man,
Lakini kama nitotoka hii episode nikiwa ni standards zimepanda.
Girls wanna watch, man.
Kama una pesa, kama we si leader, kama utaki kutengenezwa hivi.
Crazy, but if you're out there and you're watching, comment. Na kama huja subscribe, wewe.
Tafadhali.
hata
Very
una
tough.
adabu.
Hata na adabu. Insecure.
I will start using that line on It's giving
It's giving insecure. It really is. It really is.
Crazy.
But
What do you think is the... Okay, you can
yeah,
go.
I actually wanted to ask a question in relation to like all that. Of course, based on the fact that you are who you are right now, you know, like when you get into a room, people know, oh, that's plus size Wanga, she does empowerment, she does this. Do you feel like, or rather, at any point, have you ever had to deal with a man who was like that insecure, or he'd feel like you're dimming his
All
light?
the time.
And how would you react? Has that ever put you off until you got to a point you're like, okay, you know, I am a powerhouse, I am able, I am this.
All the time, like, oh, well, not all the time. Let me not put the
Karibu ni kujaji.
Yeah.
A moderate amount. Okay, but like there's men who get with me because they think I'm so fun, and so because I'm the sex girly. I'm the one who knows, hey, this chick, this chick, this chick.
Yeah.
Goes.
Nah, I mean, and you better recognize. Okay. But like they'll always assume that, oh yeah. But then once they get in it
deep,
with me,
Yeah.
because I'm equally not
Shallow.
superficial. Exactly.
Yeah.
Me, if you're trying to be with me, like for real, be with me, like. Tell me
all
about your
jokes
childhood.
aside,
What's your
yeah.
relationship with your mother?
Why you
Which
like this? Did it start when you were
yeah,
2 years old?
When did this start? Have you ever recognized it before? And all of this I equally also learned when there's something that happened. All of you are past. Oh wait, when did you scare me? You're the one who is with me.
Mimi niko 19.
Okay, with experience. Okay. But there's a shift that happens. If men are in like cognizant of it, it should hit you around 27, 28. But women are the ones who feel it the most, right? All the priorities that you thought you had, or all the ideals that you thought you felt, and blah blah, they suddenly start to shift. Like you start to like recognize yourself in a different light. So that happened to me, and like okay, let me give you guys a little TMI. See, we're talking about sex,
Yeah.
So
We're
when
here for
I
it.
turned that 28, 29, like when I really started to recognize it, and I'd broken up my engagement and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, sisa nimerudi soko, nimeoga. So I'm like, ebu, wacha nianze kwanza na ile roster ya kitambo.
Wacha ni sample mali ya
Simple, you go to my
Kague.
DMs every now and then. Let me see what they're up to now. Okay. And when I tell you, like, I could not believe Lily Chagua starting 5.
Yeah.
Only top 5. Yeah. Only.
Makio ni past papers.
Past papers no narudia na revise.
Yeah.
Nione kama ningepata A
Just 009.
yeah. When I tell you all of them walipata E.
Wow.
Not all of them, but
Yeah.
in terms of the skill and in terms of what they were presenting to me in terms of intimacy, I was like, this cannot. Girl!
Did you let them know? That's my
No,
question.
I didn't.
Why not?
I was still learning how to be. I was still learning how to not care about the male ego. So I was like, oh, I don't want to break him. Sorry, but I'm not gonna be participating again. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. But and I was just like, so I was like, okay, if I thought this guy was so bomb back then, and now I'm like, this cannot be it.
This is not it.
If I'm thinking about it like that now, what else do I not
know?
What else did I think was so bomb then that
right now is the bare minimum?
And it translated to every section of my life. It wasn't just about the sex. It was more so about the people I was hanging out with, my thought processes. What I used to think I was so amazing, which I am, and tell everybody exactly that. But I am perfect. Okay, I don't know who you talk to. But a perfect girl also can learn. You know. So I changed. I was like, cause I thought I was giving so much in my relationship. When I decided to end it, I thought I was giving so much in my relationship. I thought I was giving so much in my career. I thought I was giving so much, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm giving it all. But then when I came back to reassess it, I was like, actually, that's kind of half-assed as well. Like, I was only looking at things from my perspective. It could never possibly be that another perspective works. Right? So I think I just really went through that journey, and now I'm very much interested in a man who is equally as self-aware. Because I'm still on that journey. I'm not self-actualized in the way that I want
not
to.
Where you want to be,
But I want to be with a man who is capable of that, and those are the men who are like really secure in themselves, understanding that they are flawed, but understanding that they can still do better, understanding that failure can also mean failing forward. It is not the end of not being successful. It doesn't mean, and especially because men focus so much on the money. Money is paper. Money is like some digital numbers that you see somewhere in your bank account, but it can flow. It flows. Wanasemanga kama unataka pesa weka mkono hivi ndio inaingia ikienda, but unaacha space ya pesa kuingia. Ukishikilia hivi, you will only hold the one that you have in your hand. You will never allow the others that are coming, that might be 10 times, 100 times more, to come into your life. And that goes for the same. The reason why I call myself Plus Wanga Princess, it's plus in body, love, life, money, extraness, drama, excitement. Like, it's just plus in everything. Ukiwa na mimi, if you're around me as a friend, as a lover, as a family member, when you get me, when you scoop me up, you get double. Like, it's like being in a ile buffet ya all you can eat na
ni wewe
all
sasa.
you can
All you can eat is crazy.
all you can eat ya kweli, all you can eat ya fogo gaucho, unaweza always take away, but all you can eat, you eat it now.
Okay, I think I had a question. Do you think men talk about sex as much as women do?
Not at all. I found that out. I was like, oh, really? I heard. Do you? You know what? Do you guys talk about sex as much as we think you do?
Actually, let's think about it. Which episode have you ever talked about sex?
I think
with you guys.
First one.
We literally said only
We
panda
did.
tanda. That's very shallow if you ask me.
No, but we actually did talk about sex the first episode.
Fully.
Not fully.
Not to
But
some
like not
To
this exclusively.
Yeah. Like, would you talk about the time you didn't get up that one time? Because I know it happened.
Not the boys. Not the boys know. Hey.
But the boys would be the ones in the best position, because if you come and tell me, great, I might have a more sympathetic listening ear.
Yeah, like what?
But the boys are the ones who'll give you real information and tips on, or even comfort.
Tips, you call them. They will banter the hell out of you. Really? They will banter the hell out of you.
Hear me out. And this is why men have to have, like, this is why I say men are not as selective. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Men should learn to be a little more selective. I'm not saying that women have mastered the art of being selective, but we're all the babs. What should we do? Now make it all go.
Went from these two.
I know. But like men are not selective with their friends, with the women they get with, and then nakujapa kutuambia jia dem aliniomba fare. Then you should have been with a girl who can afford fare.
But on that investment. I totally agree.
Investment iPhone 11.
Kitu mnaiongelea.
iPhone 11 ni nini?
Acha nikwambie.
Hiyo kitu inaweza nyang'anywa na msee kwa barabara.
First of all, na mmeja mtu sana.
Hear me out. iPhone 11. I literally thought he's like giving her JK like a dummy. iPhone 11. Mbona mnielezee kama mtoto mdogo?
Labda kwake aliconsider that as an
investment.
And the babe said the sex
on the girl,
but then
or
the babe
like
said the sex was bad.
Yeah.
But that's something anyone would say after.
I
That's
think
something anyone would say after.
That's actually what I also wanted to ask. Do you guys, do women get to a point where kikosan and say the first thing they usually look at to is the sex was bad?
So, me, okay. Personally, me, there's a human being out there in this Nairobi.
Yeah.
Who...
It's okay.
Yeah. There's a human being out there in Nairobi who, by the way, as in, ban everything. Don't say you know me, like when we see each other in the street.
Yeah.
I don't
know you.
Don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. That dick was dick.
Yeah.
I don't with them. Let me just say this. I don't like to talk bad about my exes because they each served some kind of purpose in my life.
It's never love wasted.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's never love wasted. It's a pity that, I mean, is it a pity? It didn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like we only say that when we're trying to be petty, and who hasn't been petty once or twice?
Okay.
In fact, sometimes me I want to be 50 Cent level petty. Even I know I will not be successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it
50
will
Cent is
backfire
actually
on my
fake.
ass immediately. So I'm just like, you know what, universe, handle
Catch
it.
me, handle
Please.
it.
Allow
Hey,
it,
crazy.
handle it. Yeah.
You speak and it oozes a lot of confidence. And someone would wonder, like, have you always been like this? Or is it... Plus, we will also get to talk about how you are a descendant of a queen.
Okay, yeah, and period, I'm ready. Because you guys are out here calling yourselves princesses.
Tell us about that.
Me, it's royal blood.
Oops.
It's by blood.
Oops. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You can tell us for someone who don't know.
Relative. Yeah.
If they know Nabanga. Yeah.
Nabongo
A descendant.
Hey.
Crazy.
How did you get to trace your roots to that extent?
Well, my parents.
Okay.
I'm not that good of a researcher, by the way. I discovered that my grandma was from royal lineage when she was being buried. You know, because I was seeing like a bunch of all other extra stuff, like random rituals and stuff like that. So I'm like, what is all this for?
Yeah. Random cuffs.
I mean...
Crazy. So I was asking, like, when did you, like, have you always been like this?
Like, yeah.
I haven't actually. Well, let me say I've always been outspoken, but people always confuse confidence.
Without
Being outspoken people with being confident, but that's not true, right?
Yeah.
So I want to say I've always been some kind of extrovert, but I've not always been as steadfast confident, like really internally confident. Like, in all honesty, let me tell you something. Right now, there's no secret mneza tobo. Ata sex tape yangu ikitoka. I'll just come to you guys with like shades on and just be like, hopefully mtu mwenye release ile kali. Don't put me out here in the streets like that.
Na video za CCTV.
Yeah.
Video quality.
CCTV.
Video
Nasema quality lazima ikuwe 4K.
One of the ways that I was bullied as a kid, I told this chick something that was going on in my household. Yeah. That was very sensitive. Yeah. And then she came back and started threatening me with it. Like, she was like, yeah, I'll go and tell your mom you told me this. Okay. And I hated that feeling so much. Like I was like, but it's my life. But it's me who was going through that. Like how are you blackmailing me with my own life? Me, I'm like, by the way, no matter how famous I become, ukipata kitu release. Release it, imagine.
More of your content.
Yeah,
Hey,
release
please
it. Release it because
please.
Release illegally. This is my own. This is the only thing I implore. Release illegally.
Yeah.
Where the lighting was good. Remember where my knees were doing the. That's the one you should release, please. But yeah, I just hated the fact that somebody was going to use
your own information,
my life, to threaten me when I'm the one who is living my life. No way.
Yeah.
So, like I said, when I went through the transition, that 27, 28, 29, a lot of things happened. So I ended my engagement. I lost my job. My contract didn't get renewed. And then I was in crazy debt. It was ridiculous. Like that time, you know, when it rains, it pours. Yeah. And then I was in the middle of shooting a documentary. And initially, then my friend actually had asked me to shoot a documentary, right? And initially, it was supposed to be like a naked photo shoot, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm bold enough to do a naked photo shoot. Then it turned into, actually, no, let's do a documentary on the plus-size woman's experience. So it wasn't just me. It was, I was both in front and behind the camera, but it wasn't just me who was the focus. There were 2 other girls with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the monolith of the plus-size experience, you know?
Yeah.
So we did our best to like represent it, and and during that process, and like it really like forced me to like go hard and deep. But then guys, if you're not into therapy, please, it helps.
To end the therapy.
And then
therapy.
Even just like do it like a checkup, even if you don't feel like you really need it. Like every year, do 2 or 3 sessions. Just be like, okay, where am I at? Where am I at mentally? Whatever.
I keep saying. Don't I?
But it forced me to go deeper than these people are just always calling me fat. You know what I mean? It forced me to go deeper than that and like really focus on what I bring to the table and who I am and what that means to me. And so through that journey and like just exploring it a little more, I really love psychology stuff. So I'm constantly, honestly, I'm kind of annoying to date because I dissect everything, like from
on 5th May. You said this.
No.
I quote.
I'm not a rememberer. I'm not a rememberer, but I am
deeply introspect.
I've seen you do this 3 times.
Yeah.
Is this a habit or is this your characteristics? Like, is this... You know what I mean? And like, I really want us to go deep, like really explain to me, like even if you... I always bring it back to sex. Even if you like sucking my nipple like a lot, I'm like, so did you breastfeed for long? Like, I want to know where that comes from. Like, why do you prefer boobs as opposed to ass? Why do you like both? Why do you like big girls? Why do you like small girls?
Like just generally.
People. It's not even like a man thing.
Yeah,
people who are not self-aware, people who are scared of being self-aware, because sitting alone with your thoughts and like really
it's
going,
Yeah.
even me who has done all the there's like this place that you can go to and it's like a 10-day silent retreat, no phones, no that you can't even write down your thoughts. Fam, I'm still. It's been 5 years of me just this year.
I'll go. This like an actual place where?
Yeah, it's in Karen. It's called Vipassana.
10 days.
10.
Yeah.
No
10
phone,
days,
no nothing.
No nothing. Even when you're
and human
eating,
interaction.
For the 2 of you.
You have a roommate, by the way. It's free, by the way.
It's free.
It's free.
Muteti and
It's
Mush.
free.
Nisikia mote niko na plan.
You get
But I'll have to pay rent
your-
next month.
Yeah. Oh, the first day you get there, you have like a roommate. You guys discuss how you're going to, because it's free, but it's not a hotel. So you guys discuss how you're going to be cleaning the room. Blah, blah, blah. After that,
there are meals.
Yes, even and meals. Everyone is facing the same direction.
No.
So you're looking at someone's back.
You can't have human interaction.
You can't speak.
Oh.
You're interacting because you can wave at someone, can nod.
20.
Yeah, 10 days. That first 2, it really gets people.
Yeah.
But if you make it past 3, you'll make it past 7. You'll falter again at 7. This is from people who've gone. You'll falter again at 7, but once you make it, you get like euphoric almost. It's like you're high on drugs or some shit.
Damn, what's the name of the place?
Vipassana.
Yeah.
We'll
You'll
go
actually
check
write
them
it for me.
Check them out.
Ndaijaribu wadau. Ngisikia tu hapo July.
Sijui.
Tushoot
I
episode
cannot be in the episode. Actually, plus Wanga, I have a certain question. There's this, I don't know if it's a myth or a misconception that people say, and I'd want to hear like your take on it. I've had people often say about sex generally, sex is better when you're a plus size babe. And I don't know how
I love that reaction.
No, it's actually a statement
First
that
of all,
people say.
first of all, I hear the gentlemen are the ones who enjoy it more.
Sina experience.
Unaona, that's why your lives are miserable. I think it's obvious. I think that answers that. Now you'd be millionaires, you'd be rich, you'd be
So Sirini,
a successful podcast.
I'm
I'm just kidding. No, they have her here, so it'll be fine. Yeah, but I don't know.
Go down.
Hey, you guys have me here.
Yeah,
So we're gonna be
the
successful.
podcast is going to be successful.
Okay.
You know,
You guys are lucky in that way.
What time? 10 or 2.
Akwambia leo umeafahamu na lotosha vibaya.
I must affirm my girlies kabisa.
Love to see it though.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like vagina is vagina.
Yeah.
It really just depends on how much you enjoy it and how much you don't. I feel like it's a very case by case thing, right? Because I hear cows are the ones who are intense.
Wakamba.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
Wewe ni Mkamba unasema nini?
Mush, what do you have to say?
I do not disagree.
Okay, but hear me out. Ushaikuwa na dem Mluya?
Mluya.
Yeah.
Ni shy by
Search the
the.
records.
Ni shy.
I'd like to reverse the question. Najua
Ni
Luya
shy.
men.
Ati?
I've heard about like Luya men. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, please, and I would like to congratulate and or apologize in either direction to the Luya men.
What have you heard about Luya, man?
No, I just had people say like Luya men really know what they're doing in that sector.
No, they have. I don't know
Stamina.
that. I don't know about know what they're
Sinis
doing.
Gwembe.
No, I don't know about know what they're doing.
They just have
But they have a lot of stamina.
Sinis Gwembe guys.
As in, ni ugali, by the way.
Si ugali naenda kwa Sinis
Oh yeah, by the way, if you find yourself not performing, kula mrere.
Ati?
Yeah.
Mrere ni? Brenda.
Jamani, producer unaweza nipea kitabu. Leo niko na notes.
Yeah.
Like that applies to both genders.
Even for chicks, see that thing that they were, what was the fat
Not like-
juicy?
Okra water.
Okra water.
But there's a time it was a
Meanwhile, me, I
1,000.
was just as a lunje there thinking how I drink my vegetables daily. So I was like,
Na mkombero.
Do you think inasaidia?
does it work? I don't know, because I've never used it. Like
I have a joint ya uji.
I thought.
No, wanaekanga. No, please. Let's
I was
stay guided.
like, okay.
Let's stay guided.
Hey, bullshit. One is really not okay.
Hey.
Crazy.
No,
So-
but essentially, like our traditional foods, there's a couple of people. Kwanza, I don't want to call, the ones I'm talking about are not the passport bros. It just happened to be expats who came to the country. They said like their whole life and demeanor changed. Like walikuja kama wako na white hair. When they stayed here and ate the food a little black hair started growing back again. Like, it's crazy. Like, we really take for granted the natural resources that we have. Because KFC. I mean, I'm not saying don't eat KFC. I'm just saying.
But eat healthy so you can perform more.
Yeah, because even if I'm fat, I do try to eat quite healthy. Yeah, because, I mean, being fat is not... I mean, everybody assumes, like, when I eat properly. Okay, I'll never be ashamed about enjoying food. I mean, if I'm upset,
you'll eat.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. You'll breathe a little.
You'll be fine.
But-
Toka next week ni mrenda.
Yeah.
Skuma. Mukombero.
Nasitaki salakra.
Mnindafutia after
Staki
2
salad.
months.
Yeah.
Staki
Mnindafutia
salad.
after 2 months. Nini yo?
Utaki salad.
Si
Chebebe.
KFC na Galitos. Can we go to KFC?
No.
Pale kwa ile joint.
Ugali brown.
Mama Otieno.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
You'd actually want to know, like,
Okay.
what kind of jewelry that is.
Oh.
Let's assume it's jewelry.
Let's assume. Heavy on let's assume.
Me mama yangu anaweza watch. Okay, si mama yangu tuseme maybe sister yangu.
Ashangae.
I like that one.
Hiyo jewelry na bamba.
Iko juu.
But that looks
Kira
cool.
baba.
Yeah.
Acha nikusaidie hapa.
I am cuffed.
Literally.
I am cuffed, guys.
This is no see hizo
Za kurastras.
za kurastras.
Crazy.
Hii yenye mnaweza vutana kidogo.
Unakasikia?
Okay.
Mshoki una record nini? What are you recording?
No.
Watu wako rada.
So that you tell me what you want there. Tell the girls out there.
Crazy.
Cuffing season inaitwangwa.
They actually
Aye.
strong. Ebu. Hii imeenda.
Yeah, ndo usifanye kitu.
Cooperate.
Kuna za miguu.
Yeah, tuko na za miguu. G-Spot Kenya _ on Instagram. And on all the platforms, there's a website there.
Walai ifunguki, guys.
Yeah.
Even though we part our jioni.
Tunafanya show hivyo.
Just call me your new mistress. Sweetie.
Yo!
You'll be alright. You leave when I tell you to leave.
Goddamn.
Yeah, but these are actually not the only ones. First of all, you can sleep out of them. Usiwe yogopa. And then there's like it comes with a key, but there's a fail safe
In any case.
around here.
Yeah.
So that you can just pop them open here.
How do I have a very interesting question. How do people a bit older, a bit mature perceive this? How do they
the
look at you as
exposed ones? Well, the exposed ones understand it.
Yeah.
Obviously, sex is still not a very comfortable. Sex is still not a very comfortable subject that Kenyans in general are happy to talk about.
Yeah.
But the ones who do, the reason why I particularly and me and my friend Bev, who's also quite a brilliant sex educator as well, and also the owner of G-Spot Kenya.
Yeah. She's actually on set.
She's actually on set. And she's also my manager. So,
Nitawaona nyuma
ya tent. But one of the reasons why we talk about sex so loudly is so that you hear us speak about it, and then you can come to us chini ya maji to be like, I heard you say aka something.
Because people need to hear.
People, so we speak loudly so that you can come and ask softly. You know what I mean?
Good perception.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Snaps for that. Allow it.
She actually has the whole set clap.
Hey.
I love that. Yeah.
You kinipea natoka soko.
Ulishatoka soko 5 seconds
ago.
My bad.
Are you insecure?
But I also brought a few other things for just to showcase, show and tell from G-Spot Kenya. So Nana, we have like very nice chill things like this. This one can be a secret thing. It's like a
Massager.
Yeah, it says massager.
Actually, it's a necklace.
But it is a necklace. When you present it, when you first have it, and you wear it.
Mnaona vile nimesmile.
Hey.
Nashanga.
Unaona sasa ingekuwa Valentine's gift tamu.
By the way,
How much was this?
4,500.
Yeah, 4,500. So you're over there in the airport ama umeenda mahali.
In the airport.
No, because hapo ndo wana confiscating
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You just have it on your neck, you're moving around, but secretly. Wait, is it going on? Hold on. Can you hear that?
Usipenda ndo
Mimi
hapa.
naisikia. I'd like you guys to actually hear the intensity.
Nah, me I'm good.
No, just touch it.
Hey,
Wow.
This is the other thing. This is the other thing.
Oh
A
my
toy
goodness.
will never replace a man. I will never pick to be with a toy over being with a partner. Because I feel like that's what you guys...
But can we compete with toys really?
You're not supposed... This is not your competition.
It is. Come on, let's be honest.
This is your asset.
Asset. Okay,
It's
how?
your asset. Baby, when you bring the toys into the
Mate
room
wa
with
baby.
us... When you bring the toys into the room with us, place penye umefika, penye
Yeah.
umechokea, the toy can continue. You can just be like, cheki baby, ngoja kwanza ni recoup kidogo while umeshikilia. What's the next one?
And actually, it keeps changing, like the vibrations.
Yeah,
keep
they
changing.
typically
Ushadi
have,
Ushadi
they
notice.
typically have 5 to 10 vibrations. Wait, let's start with the classic rose. You guys have heard about the rose. Yeah.
What did you have?
He has. I know it. I see it in your eye.
Someone actually said on Instagram the only rose they want is like that one. not
Yeah,
like
the one that lasts. You know what I'm saying?
See, in
damn.
a Koka.
Hey, I didn't scare our life. That was...
I want you to wait. First of all, right?
I've actually heard that this thing has so much power.
It does. Damn, it's crazy. So when you're recuperating, maybe you've had a long day.
Yeah.
Maybe that day you've given your best, but like the girl is still like, I got it.
Yeah.
Umepata mluya sasa, amekula mshebebe mrena
Yeah.
na ugali mihogo, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, baby, as I chill. You know what I mean?
I think the main reason men are not usually wanaonanganika wana replace because I don't know how Ahmad would take it. Me, I'm done, I'm out, and then you're like, sasa wewe sasa ndio nimeanza. It looks like
no, but that's the thing. You should care that she's not done.
Yeah,
you should care that she's not done, because if it was me who left you hanging dry, you'd be like,
pissed.
manze, sa unaniachaje hivo, sa unaniachaje hivo. As we never do that.
so men,
Bro.
So you should be bothered.
Okay,
You should be
okay.
like, okay, I've finished, but are you done?
do you think men are bothered?
Not at all. But you should be.
Okay.
But you should be.
Okay.
Because if you, the difference, by the way, the difference between an amazing lover.
It's giving water heater.
Exactly. It's
giving
be a
water
piece of
heater,
bread
guys.
on top of your
Just think
knee.
about it. You've never seen this thing. You meet it in someone's sitting room.
Bro,
Yeah,
you just
touch
like
people's things
it's a
in
piece
the
of deco. Put
A piece of deco.
that suction.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting. But we'll definitely, I think we'll put a link for the company in the description.
For Diamond Girl Accessories and G-Spot Kenya, we come as a pair.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Like
have
these.
it.
We come as a pair. But
Unaweza kuja next episode.
I mean,
Na
no,
kuna
next
zingine.
episode nasikia mko na the greats. So wacha nda come after that.
Juu mimi naye niko basha.
So like for someone who doesn't know you, can they access you? How can they get to you?
Okay, so you can find me on all social media platforms as the Plus Wanga Princess. Or people call me Plus Wangari. Please stop that.
Not Wanga.
Kindly.
Wanga is a kingdom.
Wanga is a kingdom. My people are descendants of royalty.
Yeah.
So Plus Wanga Princess or Saram Kabana everywhere on social media. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not on X.
Go for the
Watakucancel, luko wapendi hiyo
When my
mchezo.
parents die, I'll be on OnlyFans. Knock on wood. Not that I want my parents to die. Let me not.
Yeah.
Cut it.
And that's not the goal.
Zima.
But I'm saying after they are gone,
Yeah.
I will be on
you can find me on OnlyFans.
God damn. Yeah. Hey, crazy.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for having me. It was
Man, hey, this was a fire episode.
This one was.
Thank you for coming. This was
This one,
definitely a
the
fire.
yeah, call me back now. I talk about serious things. I also give great advice on parenting. Yeah.
I think therefore the last question would be, what would be your advice for someone out there struggling with self-confidence? They don't love their body,
Awareness,
self-esteem,
yeah,
awareness, and everything.
Yeah.
Especially women.
Yeah.
One thing. I don't know that there's one thing you can actually do, but I think the biggest thing you can do is be gentle with yourself. Like, be like, okay, maybe I'm not Halle Berry, by the way, because I feel like when I started, like when I was younger, obviously I'm big, fat, and black. You know, so I was not your, oh my God, cute girl.
Cup of tea, yeah.
But since I started walking in that energy of cute girl, it's this is the time I've gotten the most compliments about, oh my God, you're so pretty, babe. Like even kids like the kids are great. No, but that's the thing. Kids are so nasty. Yeah. But I get like an ego boost every day when I'm walking out of my house going to the lift and the kids are like, oh my God, Auntie Sarah, you're so cute. I love you. I love this. I'm like, girl, are you sure? But I think when you start walking in the energy of, this is the one time I will say, faking it till you make it is the only time this makes sense. Because if you tell yourself enough that you're confident and action that confidence, by actioning it, I mean, walk into that room you're scared of. Yeah. Even if you fall flat on your face, the walking in itself is what is important. Yeah. Make that call to somebody that you're scared of. Make that call to that job, to that bank, to make that proposal. Like when you do something that you can irrefutably in the court of law back up. This was such a beautiful thing I learned from one of my therapists. Irrefutably meaning, is it irrefutable that I am ugly? I might not be the cutest, but is it irrefutable that I am ugly? Like kuna mtu, everybody in the world will be like, yeah, that bitch is ugly. Rosafi.
Rosafi is bad. Hapa watakuna Rosafi.
If it's irrefutable, kama kuna mtu uko nje anasema I'm a cute girl, then it's not irrefutable. I'm not ugly.
Irrefutable.
You get me? Is it irrefutable that you're stupid?
Yeah.
Do you not know how to speak? Can you not write a word? Can you not engage somebody in some kind of information exchange? Then it's not irrefutable that you're stupid. So if that is the case, then reasonable doubt. In this situation, you're the accused. And the prosecution's job is to give us without reasonable doubt that you are ugly, that you are stupid, that you're not worthy, that you cannot effect a life that is worthy of you.
That you are insecure.
Irrefutable. Your job is to create reasonable doubt. I might not be cute.
But
I'm a little cute.
Your
daddy like it.
That is
your daddy like it.
Crazy. But thank you so much for coming, man. We've really had fun, and we'll definitely have you back.
Yes,
sometime later in the year, man. Next year, we'll definitely have you back. Thank you very much for coming, and we hope you loved it.
I did. I had such a great time. You guys are such great conversationalists.
No.
It was pure conversation. Nimewama.
But that's a sub from us, man. We had plus Wanga. And
plus
this is episode
Wanga.
5.
This is episode 5.
Episode 5. Na swali yetu kama inakuanga, kwani
story ni ya nani?
Love it.
4, 3, 2, 1.